Hey everyone, C7D here, and today we are going to build together the 1-to-134 real grade Wing Gundam EW from the Gundam Wing series. The box is pretty much the same as all of the regular RG box, with big face of the mobile suit dominating the front box art. Priced at 2,500 yens, it's on the cheap side of the real grade line. And these are all the sides of the inner box, showing the master grade wing, perfect grade Wing Zero custom, high grades, and super deformed Wing Gundams. That's the manual up top, and these are all of the runners. Let's take a closer look at all of the runners. Starting from runner A, and then B is the inner frame runner. This is the Advanced MS Joint 9, which was made specifically for the mobile suit in the Wing series. So far we only had two in the RG line that's using this MS Joint 9. The other one is of course the RG Wing Zero custom. Still waiting for the other Gundams in the series. How cool it is going to be if we had the RG Heavy Arms or Dead Side Hell custom. Come on Bandai, stop making RG 00 kits and start focusing on these wing kits. And the manual, as usual, you can pause the video to examine each page thoroughly. And next is the build. Me myself is a fan of the Wing Zero custom. I had a little poll several years back amongst my peers to list the wish for the next RG. And I was adamant that the Wing Zero custom should have an RG variant because of, well, angel wings, man, enough said. And then Bandai really made the kit, and I was ecstatic. I've bought 3 RG Wing Zeros, in fact. One regular, one per limited version that I also made a video about a while back, and another regular when I have painted it black. So yeah, big fan I suppose. So when it comes to the other incarnation of the Wing Zero, this Wing Gundam, I had low to no expectations that it will surpass its feathery counterpart. Boy, I have never been this wrong in my life. While the legs, main body, and the head is pretty much the same as the predecessor, with a slight change in color, there are some minor differences in the lower arm armor, and of course the major difference is in the backpack and wings. Like most of the Gundam in the Wing series, it's on a smaller side compared to the whole Gundam in the all of the timelines. So small Gundam combined with small parts equal nightmare if you have stubby fingers like me. Like this head of the Gundam, for instance. This tiny head needs 11 smaller parts. Losing one part is just nerve-wracking. And now doing the backpack and the wings. This wing is more boxy and have that mecha feel compared to the Wing Zero custom. But I was kinda disappointed with the minimalist gimmick it offers. It only has 2 opening parts per wing. I was kinda hoping to have more, but yeah, it is what it is. And that's the main body and wings done. Onto the weapons and accessories. Like the Wing Zero custom that have that signature twin buster rifle, these Gundam wings also have a signature buster rifle and a signature shield that the Wing Zero lacks. But it only have one beam saber handle that can be stored in the shield, and that 2 energy cartridges. And that's a wrap for the build. Now before I begin the review, I need to point out that this kit has already underwent the process of lining, decaling, and top coating, but they were not caught on tape. The reason why they were not taped is that I forgot to turn on the camera. Sorry guys, my bad. But we've got a great result nevertheless. And this is, of course, the mobile suit mode. It's amazingly neat. Of course, the main attraction is the wings. Every details of the wings are great. I feel that the color's a bit excessive on the wings, but that's just my own personal opinion. But the overall design is just awesome. Although you only get one beam saber handle, you get two green beam saber effects. It's the legacy of the Wing Zero custom kit. The design of the shield is typical for a mobile suit that can be transformed into some kind of flying mode. The shield is always a nose cone of the aircraft, and with this one is no exception. The one thing that is interesting is the connection to the arm, because the lower arm's design is a bit intricate. The designer somehow managed to attach the connection to the underside of the arm with a hinge that's making the shield can swing around the armor. Pretty cool. And this is the Buster rifle. It's long as the sniper rifle in the Zaku MGM sniper kits. And it's well designed too, with gimmicks from the anime all incorporated. It is actually more elaborate than the Wing Zero Twin Buster rifle, with a lot of actual moving parts. And now it's transformed into the bird mode. Actually, the transformation is not as complicated as the original transforming Gundam, the Zeta Gundam. While Zeta's head in flight mode can be sunk inside the torso, in this Wing Gundam, the head is actually stayed where it is. The arm piece from the rifle act as some kind of mask to cover the face out of the view. And there's the two energy cartridges attached to the underside of the arm, acting like a pair of landing gear. You can see here the opening gimmicks of the wings, the yellow piece in front of the wing and the blue flaps in the middle of the wing, which I wish there are more. This transformation is passable, but the downside is always the legs. The double hinge knee articulation is not enough to fully transform the leg into some kind of tail that is not resemble Gundam legs. But I guess this design is original from 20 years ago or so, and they just don't want to change the original design. While in this bird mode, let's just compare it to the Zeta Gundam in flight or Wave Rider mode. This is also an RG, and yes, the Mega Launcher, there is also the lander gear. That is a third-party add-on. Looks great, doesn't it? Why Bandai to this date hasn't released an official add-on like this to the Zeta Gundam is beyond my comprehension. Now comparing the two, the Wave Rider Zeta is far superior in terms of transformation aspects. But the Wave Gundam is unique in its own way. The wings themselves really help to elevate the overall looks. The two looks good together on display like this. And this is the two RG wing variants back against each other. They are the same size because, well, the inner frame is the same and there's no extra part for it. The only major difference is, of course, the wings. While the angel wings from the Wing Zero custom can be folded to the front to form some kind of shield, the wings on the Wing Gundam is not as articulated, just one hinge and a rotation. But that's enough to make several kick-ass poses. And this is the RG Wing Zero custom fur color version with the wing effect expansion pack, and wielding the Twin Buster rifle in the left hand and the Dryzwerg Buster rifle in the right hand. The Dryzwerg is a bonus from Gundam Ace Magazine February 2015, if I'm not mistaken. It's actually quite heavy. That's why it came in the package with its own action stand. But I don't use it here because it interferes with the pose in this height, so I'll just let it droop down like this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the third RG Wing Zero custom I've painted black with some chart effect. I name it the Wing Zero Icarus, after the Greek saga about someone who flies too close to the sun. And for achieving this burned out and charred finish, I've used several known techniques in effect painting. I like how it turns out. It's very cool. And back to the main subject, the real great Wing Gundam EW. Overall, it's a fun build, and the finished result is above my expectation. It is solid and well designed. A full 8 out of 10 is my final assessment score for this kit.
I think that's all for now, and I'll see you guys soon.